Hi boys and girls. Today we're going to learn the nursery rhyme, Baa Baa Black Sheep. And this is also in your fluency folder. And it goes like this. Baa Baa Black Sheep. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, and 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. So that is in your fluency folder, and you can practice reading that on your own after we're finished here. And I will show you where it is in the book. So first we did Twinkle Twinkle. Hopefully you've practiced that. Next is Baa Baa Black Sheep. And when you look at it in your fluency folder, I would like you to point to the words. So like this. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Like that, okay? And you finish it off. So now you should be able to recite 2 different poems or nursery rhymes. Next, you need a few supplies. So I'll show you them, then you might want to pause to make sure you have them. Now, I have colored pencils here, but you might want to use crayons or markers. So I have quite a few colors here. So I'll just set those down right there. You should have received a bag, and inside that bag was the head for your sheep, a paper plate, and the poem, Baa Baa Black Sheep. And also inside your bag, I believe were some buttons. I seem to have lost my buttons traveling from place to place here, but you should have 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think? What does a sheep have 4 of? Think maybe, do they have 4 eyes? No, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. So these will be your legs. So you need to set those to the side. A couple other things you need. You should have received some cotton balls. And we don't have black cotton balls, so we're going to use white ones, but these are the wool. So a lot of people use sheep and do what's called shearing. They shear them and they take off their fur and they make things like string out of them and whatnot. You also need a pair of scissors and a glue stick. So you need something to color with. You need a glue stick, cotton balls, your buttons, legs, a head, you need the poem, and a paper plate. The first thing you need to do is you will cut out the big circle. Okay, so let's cut out our circle first. And if you need to pause this at any time, you may. Oops, I have the fan on because it's so hot. Okay, so you need to cut out your circle. Now don't get too frustrated. I've been practicing cutting for a long time. And don't forget to put this in the recycling. So there is, let me turn off this fan here. No technical difficulties. Okay, so I'm going to put my circle to the side. Then I'm going to take my paper plate, and you need to glue the circle on the paper plate. So, now when you glue, you don't need to smash your glue stick. I'm using a purple one so you can see everything, okay? So I'm just gonna make a circle, or you can just make a big X and maybe get some on the outside. But you don't need to smash it. That wastes our glue stick. And then you'll run out. And then just lay it on top and rub it gently. Okay, like that. Okay, next, you need the head. So this is your sheep's head. And remember, it's kind of tricky. Sometimes it's easier if you turn the paper when you're cutting instead of trying to turn the scissors. So just turn the paper Remember to save your scraps for the recycling. Kind of hard to see my line because it's in pencil. If you need to have a grown-up trace over it in white crayon, that might work too if you can't see the line. Oops, I got stuck. Okay, so look, I'm turning the paper so I can cut the head out. All right, so now I have my sheep head. And that, you just need to put a little bit of glue down at the bottom. Oops, I should do that where you can see it. So put a little bit of glue. Don't do the whole head. Just on the bottom, on the mouth part. Okay, and stick it right about there so you don't cover up all the words. There we go. So there's my sheep's head. All right, next we need to glue on the legs. And sometimes it's easier if you glue the legs on the back, like this, or under your, or you can stick them under your poem. That works too. So remember, they have 2 front legs, like this, and 2 back legs. But first now I need to get the glue. I'm gonna pull them out, put a little bit of glue on the top, and slide it under there. There's 1 leg, 2 legs, 3 legs. And what comes after 3? 4, right, 4. Now 3 is your number for today, but we're going to use 4 legs. Okay, so far we have a head of 1, 2, 3, 4 legs in our poem. But our sheep is not fluffy. So, now this is tricky. When you're using cotton balls to put around the outside, you don't want to cover up the words, but you can spread them out a little bit so they're a little fluffier. But don't put the glue on top of the cotton ball. Put the cotton balls to the side, and I'm using purple glue so you can see it. And put some glue. Kind of need a little more glue on this one. Put glue around the sides like that. Take your cotton balls and just stick them on your Baa Baa Black Sheep. There we go. Okay, until you fill it all the way up. There we go. Just remember to spread them out a little bit. And if you need more time, now, okay, I've got room for, I need a little tiny bit more glue on my plate. Okay, so there's my black sheep. Now, if you have buttons, you can take the buttons and make them eyes. I'm going to use a colored pencil that's a light color, so I can make some eyes on my Baa Baa Black Sheep. So, ready? I'm going to do 1 eye. Or if you have googly eyes around the house, you can do that too. 2 eyes. And maybe I'll draw a little happy face, because I want happy Baa Baa Black Sheep. So there you go. There's your Baa Baa Black Sheep. So when you're done, I want you to practice that poem again. We'll do it one more time. This time I'll just read it so you know the words. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master, 1 for my dame. 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. Okay, there we go. Have fun making your Baa Baa Black Sheep. Bye.